and we're at 165 pounds. Tyler Caldwell, who we saw earlier today, ranked number 3 in the country, up against Jarrett Jensen, unranked with a 15-12 record. But Jensen did win 8-1 against Wisconsin.
Caldwell is in on a nice single leg here on the edge of the mat. See if he can finish it, get his first 2. There's your 2.
Caldwell a solid winner today, but Caleb Marsh, I thought, gave him a good battle in that first round.
He certainly did. Here's a look at the single leg he takes, outside shot.
Caught that arm for a second.
Able to do a nice job tripping that leg out, finishing before they go out of bounds.
Nope, we're out. Here we go.
Look at the Northern Iowa staff.
Caldwell this year with 5 pins on the season. His only losses this year are to Kyle Dake, where he lost 4-1. Corey Lear of Bucknell, where he lost 4-3. Same weekend. That's a tough weekend. And then, of course, David Taylor had a 10-0 loss.
Already with riding time advantage.
That was fast.
Midway through the first period. Jensen, only a freshman from Rapid City, South Dakota. South Dakota's put out some very good wrestlers over the years as well. And some good baseball players, including Roger Maris.
A little before my time.
Yeah, they say a little bit before my time even.
Nothing's before Brian's time.
Last 40 seconds here. 2-0.
Nice tilt.
Nice job getting points.
That's a nice score there towards the end of the period.
That makes it 5-0. Last 15 seconds now.
Yeah, Mike, what's your mindset if you are called? Well, we'll wait till the end of the period here to ask you this. That'll be the end of the first period, 5 minutes. You know, I don't think he'd argue with either one of us of what as special wrestlers both Dake and Taylor are, as we talked about that earlier. But what is your mindset then going into tournaments as far as beating them? Do you just hope to catch them, or, I mean, do you think you say 4-1 to Dake, which sounds like a close score, but I got to think it was pretty much.
Well, you know, I think he's got a better shot at beating Dake. Unfortunately, in order to get to Dake, he's going to have to go through Taylor. Because neither Dake or Taylor are going to lose their rankings or their seedings as 1 and 2. So, really,
what I'm asking you is, what's his best chance at all? Just
put a sniper in the stands.
plan on getting a third place?
But yeah, I mean, I think he's got a better chance at beating Dake than he does Taylor. And I think there's one guy in the country that can beat Taylor. It happens to be Kyle Dake, and he's already proven that he can do it as he's done so this year twice. You know, clearly anybody who gets to the level that Caldwell is at, I mean, they know how to pin people, they know how to do those types of things, but you know, David's done such a good job of not putting himself in those positions very often, so never say never, but
right.
I don't see it happening.
And don't downrate this Caldwell. I mean, he was national runner-up. He can catch people. He can pin people.
No, that's what I mean. I think that's his chance. I don't think in a normal scoring bout that he's going to beat David Taylor. Having said that, David does still shoot across the body, and that leaves you open for a cradle every so often.
And I've seen him cradle once.
Right. I guess the good news is if you can catch either of those guys on their back, neither of them can be very good at getting off their back. They're never there, right?
8-0 here. Closing in on 3 minutes of riding time.
And though we just got done spewing about those two, Caldwell, very, very tough. Very solid. He's looked great today. And well deserved of that top 5 echelon ranking because he's tough.
Again, just like at the end of the last period. And he will only get 2 points because of the buzzer. 10-0. Jensen looks totally beat.
Well, yeah,
And who can blame him?
Yeah, he's just been ridden hard.
Been ridden hard for 3 minutes and 17 seconds already.
Right. And Caldwell looks like, he's ready to go another 2 matches. I'll tell you what's impressive to me though is, and unfortunate at the same time. 165 could have lined up to be one of the toughest weight classes had Howe wrestled this season, because the fact that Caldwell beat Howe, and I believe that Howe beat both Dake and Taylor for the tryouts for the Summer Olympics, which may have set up a totally different scenario.
Right. 12-0 now. He needs one more turn for the tech fall.
He's a great rider.
He's going to try and get that done from his feet.
12-1. Minute to go yet.
Jensen needs to try something big. I mean, might as well go down swinging for a headlock or something like that. Good spin behind there by Jensen. Wasn't given the takedown.
Gonna lose it now.
14-1. He still needs another point here somewhere.
He'll try to.
He's going to go for it with a takedown riding point for the technical fall, but he's going to have to turn it up.
12 seconds.
Oh, he's very close to getting it, unable to get it. And that's the end of the match.
With riding time 15-2.
I don't care, he's a beast.
Tyler Caldwell.